How are you all doing?
Doing well.
I want to introduce a brand that we're coming up with, that we can come up with. It's actually a brand called Rezilitence. And the uniqueness of it is the way that we spell our resilience. So resilience is REZILITENCE. So what we're trying to do is bring awareness to the it, and that's the reason why we have our it in our name, to really bring out awareness of those things that are our distractions, or those things that could actually hold us back from succeeding or going into the destination that we have, that has been given to us. So what we're trying to do is we just want to interview people and just talk about, trying to get your insight on maybe a resilient time of your life. Or do you think that this would be something that other people would grab hold to? What do you think about resilience?
About 4 years ago, I had the inclination that I wanted to run for a state representative.
Okay.
There were people telling me that I couldn't do it. As a matter of fact, they said you don't have enough money to do it. But I told them that because I wanted to, I'll find a way. Because if I want something, I'll make it happen for me.
There you go.
And when I was running for state representative, the gentleman that I running against, he had the war chest. He had money.
Okay.
I didn't. I was just running off my own little budget. But I didn't win the race. But it gave me so much confidence after being in a race with an incumbent and only losing by 1% of a point. And there were people who said that it could be done, but I didn't.
There you go.
So I know it doing. I know if you have resilience, you can do what you think that you can't do.
Okay.
And don't let other people tell you what you can't do, because you can't live by other people's limitations.
That's right.
You have to set your own goals and then work toward it.
That's
So
right.
that would be my story.
All right. So really and truly, that it was really, and sometimes being other people, if you allow them to be your it. Now, our next question is, looking at our shirt, looking at our brand, the way that we spell it, it's a little bit different. But is this something that you would wear?
I would.
Okay.
It's something I would wear.
All right. Can you tell me like what would draw you to the actual design of it?
I guess the it, because there was an it in my life.
Okay.
Pick back on what Howard was saying about other people, and when you mentioned about other people stopping you from doing the things that you would like to do. When I became a principal at the middle school, people were telling me that that I was not going to be good at it.
Wow.
And you were good at it, but you're not going to make a good principal because of this, that, and the other. And I really actually started to give it up. I really did. I started to give it up. In my mind, there was one point in time I was just going to quit and just call it. And that was about probably about 29th or 30th year. I was just going to call it quits.
Wow.
But you know what? There was other people in my circle who started encouraging me and telling me what an awesome job I was doing. And they appreciated me because I was there for the kids.
Wow.
And now it wasn't about grown folks, it was all about kids. So that in itself, the discouragement was there initially, but I guess encouragement from others who saw the positive taking place helped me out a whole lot.
That's all right. Sometimes we'll take our other people's negativity and we kind of stand on those to get us where we need to be.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I would also wear the shirt because we just had an example. A lady in the elevator and her husband wanted to know what is the message on this shirt? What is that word?
Okay.
And so it's that an opportunity to open the door for conversation with someone else once you tell them what the word is. So actually it's a conversation piece.
It is. Yeah. I think the difference piece, I like the fact that it kind of sits out, and I like the fact that it is red too.
Yeah. And a lot of times people they haven't really picked up on the it. Sometimes it has to be brought to their attention about what the it is And then the conversation gets to start. They're like, oh, now I understand. I understand it.
What my it
Yeah,
is.
what my it is.
My last question for you all. So do you think that people help other people coming out of their it?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Simply because in high school, I was raised by my grandmother and my aunt. There was a high school teacher. He was a science guy. He the one told me that I was going to college. And I looked at him strange because my aunt did not have any money set aside for me to go. I didn't know where I was going to live if I went to college. My aunt couldn't fill out the application, and I couldn't either. So he helped me get to my it because he said, you can do it. And 4.5 years later, I stayed a little while longer, but 4.5 years later, I did something that no one in my family's ever done. I graduated from the Albany State University.
All right.
The.
All right. So,
And sometimes it takes encouragement and motivation for others for you to help you with your it. Sometimes it takes that. And sometimes just being in the moment of meditation on your own inside, sometimes it'll surface that, you know what? I'm not gonna let this it, stop me from doing what I want to do. Sometimes it's an awareness on your own sometimes.
we thank you all so much. And can we just get your name, just first name on it?
My name is Jewel.
And my name is Patricia.
Thank you all so much. Thank you all.